Norway's culture in the 21st century reflects a deep-rooted connection to its historical traditions and a simultaneous openness to global influences. Norwegian literature, music and art enjoy international recognition, with Norwegian authors such as Jo Nesbø in the field of crime fiction being particularly popular worldwide. Traditional music and dance culture also continue to be highly valued, while modern music genres such as electropop and black metal have also found a loyal following outside Norway. In the visual arts, Norway has produced innovative artists and designers who cultivate both traditional techniques and modern aesthetic approaches. Norway's architecture is characterized by a mix of modern design and sustainable materials, which can be seen in urban design and impressive public buildings such as the Oslo Opera House and the Astrup Fearnley Museum of Modern Art. Norway also has a strong connection to nature, which is deeply rooted in the culture. Activities such as skiing, hiking and fishing are not only popular leisure pursuits, but also part of the national identity. The right of access to nature, allemannsretten, allows everyone to explore and enjoy the country's vast landscapes. In education, Norway is committed to high standards and innovation. The education system is designed to promote critical thinking, creativity, and the application of knowledge. Norway regularly ranks highly in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, education rankings and places great emphasis on lifelong learning and adult education. Politically, Norway is a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system. The political climate is characterized by a high voter turnout and a strong trust in democratic institutions. The government emphasizes social justice, equality, and the integration of migrants into society. Overall, Norway in the 21st century presents itself as a country that successfully combines tradition and modernity, individual well-being and social responsibility, national interests and global challenges. How Norway is dealing with the war in Europe. Norway has responded to the war in Europe, especially the conflict in Ukraine since 2022, with a range of diplomatic, economic and humanitarian measures. As a member of NATO and a close partner of the European Union, although not an EU member, Norway has focused its efforts on enforcing international legal norms and supporting the affected populations. Diplomatically, Norway has clearly expressed its support for Ukraine. The Norwegian government has advocated and implemented sanctions against Russia in response to the aggression and to put pressure on Russia to cease its military activities. Norway is also actively involved in international forums and discussions to find a peaceful solution to the conflict. Economically, Norway has supported the sanctions imposed by the EU and the USA against Russia and has taken its own measures. As a major energy producer, Norway has also played a role in supplying Europe with energy, especially in the context of the energy crisis in Europe caused by the war. Norway has provided humanitarian aid to Ukraine and those affected by the conflict. This includes both financial support and material aid, such as medical equipment and humanitarian goods. Norway has also taken in Ukrainian refugees and provided support for their integration and accommodation. Militarily, Norway is involved in strengthening NATO's presence in Eastern Europe in order to strengthen the security of alliance partners and serve as a deterrent against further aggression. Norway has increased its defense spending in line with NATO guidelines and improved the readiness of its armed forces. Overall, Norway is committed and active in supporting Ukraine and promoting a stable and peaceful European security architecture.